Hello, hello. We are live with yet another edition of Humanity Hub. A special edition, I suppose. We have some special editions as we have a daily deal going on Steam. So if you are tuning into Steam right now, welcome in. Welcome in, John. We'll see if there's a John tuning in right now. Maybe I'll throw him off there. But yes. How are you doing, CJ?
I am doing great, Austin. Happy that Humanity is a daily deal on Steam, 40% off on Steam right now. Hopefully that'll mean some more people come in and try out the game, and hopefully start making user stages that we can play on stream later. But I'm getting ahead of myself with that.
Yeah, those of you tuning in may not know that Humanity, of course, we have a robust story mode that we are going to cover at least a little bit of starting this out on this stream here. But yeah, we'll also highlight some of the community aspects of the game, and something we love here at Enhance and have more players be involved, as you know how any user-generated community content always benefits from more players. So we'll be happy to have new Steam players with the daily deal going on, and yeah, looking forward to see how everyone feels about the game, their experiences in the story mode and the community stages, right? So always an exciting time to bring in new players. Yeah, I guess before we get started with story mode, for our more hardcore players, and for those of you that are tuning in for the first time and want to know some like community events that we have in the game, if you're into that kind of thing, we are doing a spring stage jam right now because there's a stage creator in Humanity. Isn't that right, CJ?
That's right. And spring is our theme. We sort of have some sub themes here, some sort of sub themes: gardening, spring cleaning, and blooming, that are kind of ideas. Maybe they'll give some of our stage creators some inspiration to create a stage based upon the spring theme within some of these sub themes. So, but really any stage that has the feeling of spring or evokes a feeling of spring for the creators can be tagged with the spring tag and uploaded and shared, and players can find them and play through them. So I think we have close to 15 spring stages now.
Yeah, it's getting up there.
Yeah, some really, really good stuff. And you don't need to create stages to participate in this. You can play the stages that have the spring tag on them, and rate those for the creators that are participating. And in Humanity, there's a bit of a meta game with playing stages. You earn experience points for playing and completing stages of various difficulties in the user stage mode, so you can level up and gain some avatar items for your profile. And I think that's really worth it as well.
Yes, and of course, I know a vast majority of our community is the people that just want to play the stages, have fun, right? So I know our creators love to hear your feedback as well. So if you head to the Discord, discord.gg/enhance, they'll be more inclined to make some cool stages, and you might be inspired. And I highly recommend just hopping into Stage Creator, because of course, when you create anything, it can be intimidating at first, but the tool set in Humanity is pretty easy to get into, right? So
yeah.
All right, enough of that. Let's hop into the story mode as we have some people tuning in on Steam. Welcome in. And hello, let's see, Muhammad possibly from Instagram saying, finally a community. Yes, we are we do have a great community here in Humanity, and would love to have new people joining throughout the year. So, all right.
Definitely.
So I guess I got a little bit ahead of myself. I am inside the, what would you call this section of story mode here? I guess our hub world, right?
That's right. It's the testing grounds.
Testing ground. Thank you. Save CJ. So I'm going to, of course, I always like to run around when I'm in the testing ground, so we'll do that just briefly here. Try to get some cool shots, as I like to do in my single player experience. But yes, we'll hop into this first section here. You know what? I guess many of us will if you're opening up the game or the demo for the first time, by the way, there's a free demo on Steam if you're looking to try it out. This will be the first stage that you see to begin with. And I do happen to have randomized humans, or like skins on our humans currently, so as you progress through the game, you will unlock special skins and whatnot to add some variety, spice of life to your puzzle solving. And yes, as you progress through the game, of course, you want to pay attention to these question marks and really get to understand the controls, and also take a look at the bottom if you're having trouble. I think it should also show the keyboard and mouse controls if that's the preferred method of as well, right?
Yeah, that is true. Let's see. You have to lift up your voice to guide the people to the goal by using the turn command.
What happens if we do not use the turn command here, CJ?
Oh, well. I don't know. Are these humans going to... Oh, they just walk right off into oblivion.
It's our striped alien-like humanoids here.
This is why the people need the Shiba. They need the Shiba. They need you to command them to turn, jump, anything that you can do to get them to the goal.
And yeah, as we place a command, we'll hold a direction, whether it's on the keyboard or our controller. And I don't normally do this, but I like to spin it quickly. Them into our goal. But feel free to get crafty. You want to take your time here, we can do that. But obviously our first stage here is very direct. And this is the core of humanity, leading the hordes into the goal from start to finish, right?
Yeah, obviously this is a very simple execution of that idea. It's going to get a lot more complicated as you go through story mode, but yes. And early on, you are not limited in the amount of commands you can place. So like you just had them wind around a little bit. You can place commands on like every square of this stage.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't be penalized or anything. And there's no like time constraint or anything. And you were letting some people perish there, just kind of walk off the ledge. You're not penalized for that either.
Mm-hmm.
So no worries if you have to take a moment and collect your strategy and let a few humans fall off. In the story of humanity, they don't actually die. They're made of light. They're coming out of this door that you see over there. They're made of light, and when they fall off an edge, they are turned back into light again.
They're coming back
to walk through the door. Yeah. Sort of a spiritual recycling.
Climbable walls. And yeah, as we progress through story mode, definitely mechanics get introduced, and that adds to the complexity throughout the story mode. And then of course keep an eye on certain mechanics, as if you do hop into the community stages, possibly during your single player experience or after you finish the story mode, it definitely helps to see how everything's intertwined, right?
Yeah.
This majestic golden statue.
Well, that right there is a Goldie, Austin. And Goldie are very, very special, valuable beings. They help to unlock special features in the game, Goldie rewards. Some of those are cosmetics, some of them are extra little game features, and they also help with progression. So early on, you're not blocked with progression, but at a certain point, you will need a certain number of Goldie to pass on to the next stages. So you're definitely going to want to collect them. And of course, they're shiny and gold things, so you're going to want to get them anyway, right?
Yeah, naturally. We see this all the time when we watch people stream. No Goldie is left behind. It seems to be the sentiment of most players.
Yeah.
Which, I guess, so Goldies are optional. You don't need to collect every Goldie in every stage if you are trying to progress through the game. But especially on some of our optional, like off the beaten path stages, right? The Goldies can be very hard to collect by design. So
yeah, some of them are real tricky. Yeah.
if you are looking for a more challenging puzzle experience, definitely grabbing the goldies on some of those extra stages are the hardest stages in story mode, right?
That's
hardest
true.
challenges.
Yeah. Yes, indeed. And this one, introduces the climbable walls, a really fun mechanic, and also people switches, like you're showing right here. You have a number of people walk across that pressure plate, and it activates something within the stage.
Mm-hmm.
In this case, it's removing a glass wall. And some of these people switches, you do need a constant flow, like this one. If you don't have a constant flow on that button, the wall comes back. That force field comes back. So you'll want a constant flow of people walking over that to take away that barrier.
Mm-hmm. Our Goldie is struggling to get in there currently. So we'll put that back to
You have two Goldie there. They don't know what they're doing. They're climbing, they're falling, all kinds of stuff. There we go. We collected one.
So our John Wicks are entering the goal.
Our John Wicks, or maybe a little Matrix.
Oh, I guess it would be
thing in there.
Agent Smith. Yeah.
Agent Smiths, yeah. Our Agent Smiths of all shapes, sizes, and colors. Or the Men in Black.
So
that movie series is old too.
Yeah, we need a new movie with multiple people in suits.
Well, I think John Wick is a much better, more recent reference. Yeah.
But yeah, as you progress through the sequences, of course, new mechanics are introduced. So we'll take a sneak peek at some of the later story mode levels, not to spoil too much, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, so for example, we eventually come across jump commands of multiple types: small jump, a high jump, and a long jump. And deciding which jump command lends itself to the current puzzle, right? Or which one to use.
And I like that you are now using the monolith skin.
Oh, yeah.
And this is another thing that's unlocked with, these are unlocked with Goldie collectibles. So this is a Goldie reward. And yeah, if playing with humans stresses you out too much, you can change it to the more friendly monoliths.
The erasers, I always think of erasers. So look, there's a Goldie in there. Speaking of.
Yeah, but this game, it is an action puzzle game, and it's really all about route management and flow, especially early on. Although, like you were saying, the mechanics get changed up. Oh,
is the Goldie.
That needed a high jump.
Yeah. But if you miss a Goldie, one thing we could do, actually, this might be a good time to show it, is you can retry keep commands if you make a mistake. And yeah, look, our commands are already there, so we corrected the mistake, and look, John Wick's back. So
oh, nice.
An RNG.
Oh, what did you just do there? You like dove into the people.
Yes. So if you can jump, but if you press jump again, you'll dive into a human, which is one of my favorite parts of this game, honestly. Very satisfying to flow through the humans and get like extra platforming, like jump height, for example, and just maneuver around the stage. It's very pleasing.
Yeah. Welcome on in, by the way, PJ DJ. I think I missed their message. Welcome on in. They say I need to finish this game.
Challenge you to do so.
We challenge you. Yes.
Yeah, some of those later stages can be very satisfying to complete, and of course,
that's true.
I want more people to experience the ending of the game, which could be, no spoilers, but I enjoyed the ending.
Me too. Yeah, so what you did there is you modified the path a little bit to have the humans jump up onto that top box and press a button which allowed the other section of humans to go through that middle bit before there were sort of doors blocking that path, right? That they were jumping against.
Yeah, and this stage is a great example of like utilizing different jump heights and finding the right path, right? Because there's like probably 3 ways you can go on each side there. I guess 2 on one. Actually, no, yeah, 3. So, yeah, a great introduction into how the jump mechanic can lend itself into puzzle solving. And of course, our lovely development team came up with some crafty puzzles later on in the sequence to make use of those jump commands.
Yeah. And that's another level you just kind of want to like look at after you're done.
Oh, yeah.
Just a nice flow of people, right?
Yeah, just about every level I feel that way.
Yeah, same.
So, yeah, here's like, optional stages I was mentioning. So when you clear, say, our second trial here, you have the choice to go to these off the beaten path stages, as I like to call it. So 2A, and these might be a little trickier to get all the goldies, right? But,
yeah.
Here's a great stage to show off.
Bridge the gap. Yeah, some of these stage names as well have a little bit of a hint sometimes on the solution.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see you got hats
At time.
for your people.
As I stare at them as they jump off the edge here.
Well, they run into the dog and they can't route past, right? Like, and the fun thing with this game is each person who's walking has like their own sort of hitbox, and you can kind of see as the dog you're pushing them around as you move, and you can accidentally push them off of the platform too.
Mm-hmm. And it can lead to chaotic situations, which is kind of in the spirit of humanity as well, to have like rogue humans going off the path and doing things. You want to have like a cool escape of humans marching everywhere, right?
Yeah.
But what is this command we got here? Right? We're giving everybody tennis shoes.
This is float, and when you put down a float command, the people who walk through that are given these white tennis shoes, or these very bright tennis shoes, as you were saying, and it makes them very light in the air. And if you combine that with a jump, or with, as we're looking at, a fan that's blowing air up, they can travel much further distances than they normally could.
Mm-hmm. And it looks like we're just falling short even with that long jump and that fan, right? So,
yeah.
Yeah, there's a few configurations we can try here as part of our puzzle that we have. So, try jumping first.
Aha.
And look, even if we jump into the fan there, we get a pretty good distance, but obviously...
Yeah, that's true.
Or not so obviously. As the veterans of the games here, we know that we can place a float command in conjunction with that to get a massive jump distance, and something quite mesmerizing to look at, so I'll spend
Do you
some
actually need the jump? I don't think you need the jump.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, that is, Oh, they land pretty far there. You get pretty far distance, but if you're looking for a pleasing visual, yeah, I think they move a little bit slower when you do it this way, too, where they just kind of float into the
and
fan.
They arc even higher up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Very satisfying arc of people.
All right. So my favorite thing to do in the story mode is just, I take my time with it a little bit, right? I just want to get cool visuals, get immersed in the moment. There isn't any game that looks like humanity, really, as you progress through it.
That's true. Yeah, this is a game that really makes you think, too. Think about the pathing of the people and the placement of your commands and how to get this horde of always forward marching people to the goal. And, of course, how to get those goldie, which are in the center.
Yeah, and I think, well, we even just pointed out here, there is usually, it's not always one way to solve the puzzle.
Yeah.
Definitely feel free to go about it your own way. And you know what? Some of the coolest solutions we've seen from our players, just really thinking outside of the box, like, oh my god. Almost like they kind of tunnel visioned on like something that is too tricky to do, right? But then it creates the coolest solution ever. So definitely approach a game how you would like to approach it, and yeah, everyone thinks differently when it comes to solving puzzles. So see how people solve things.
Yeah. And using the float command is always fun. Always satisfying.
So we're Goldie marching with our humans.
Of course, you're using the L1, R1 buttons on the controller to switch commands up top there.
Mm-hmm.
What is it on?
Q and E. Yeah, next to your
Q&E.
WASD, which I believe you can remap as well. Keyboard, if you prefer.
Okay.
So here's one thing I like to do. So I guess this is a loop of some kind, or like I call it insurance loop, but there might be a better. What word do you use for this?
It's I say holding pattern.
Holding pattern. Yes.
Oh, holding pattern.
I like that. As we kind of think through how we want to get this next Goldie, right? So, just judging based off of this other arc I have here, this should kind of run into the Goldie on the other side if we meet. So,
Yeah.
float, long jump. Back here.
Float, a little long jump. There you go. And this particular stage has 3 goals. Some stages have 1, 2, 3, sometimes more. And you don't need a contiguous flow of people into the goal. You just, the goals themselves are about the number of people per second that flow into them.
Yeah, there are number goals as well. So say there's gonna be goals where we only have to
That's
get
true.
10 humans into it. Maybe we'll cross one of those. Or yeah.
Requiring a Goldie.
Oh
perhaps?
yeah. You know what? Let's hop
There's
into
that as well.
some of those Goldie goal stages, which find in kind of a more traditional puzzle stage, right? The fate sequence. Get there.
Yeah.
Here's one.
That one does. Belt one out. This, of course, features conveyor belts, which are introduced in the game as well.
Mm-hmm.
As one of the obstacles.
I believe we have limited commands as well. Our help is here.
Yeah.
There's that Goldie talking about. Gleaming golden goals must be unlocked by guiding a Goldie to them.
Yeah, and in this sequence, these are more puzzle-focused levels, and in the sequence that we're playing right now, you place all of your commands first before hitting the start switch and then starting the flow of time and people, and then at that point you cannot alter your plan. You cannot place any more commands or remove any commands, so you have to pre-plan everything.
Yeah.
This sequence of levels.
And as you see here, we also have limited commands. Otherwise, it'd be kind of a easy breezy stage if you, well, maybe not entirely, but having that limited commands will add. You have to think through it a bit more, right? Or how can you most efficiently layer commands on this puzzle here? Where with some of these, you can kind of like do a top-down view to get an idea, or use a free look camera, right? Pause the game. We don't really have any switches here, but you can see what's linked to what, right? Let's hit that start switch. And when you hit the start switch, you can no longer place commands. So even though I have 2 turn commands remaining, right, I'm unable to influence my humans further, or in this case, low poly aliens of some sort.
Radiant.
Yeah.
Yeah. Radiant aliens.
And as we see, I do not solve this puzzle. I do like this top down of here. Gonna have to rethink how we can get to that Goldie goal. This one is a little bit tricky, right? To kind of find the most efficient path.
Yeah, but these this sequence of levels is all about optimizing that path and thinking through how am I going to get everybody to the goal, or how am I going to get this Goldie to the goal, and they're super fun to figure out.
Yeah. So obviously, and what's cool about this stage in particular is there's like multiple paths that you could take. So definitely approach a stage in your own way. See how you would think it through, whether you want to like work backwards from getting Goldie or from the goal. If you just want to kind of do trial and error, like as you saw, I was just kind of placing commands, right? And, we'll see where it takes me. So I'm just like following through here. Way. Oh, okay. I think there is more than one solution here. I'm pretty sure there's another way to do this, but
is there? I'm not sure.
Maybe not. I was thinking like one thing we could have done is go this way to get the gold. So.
Oh, but then you would have expended
it's an extra command, right?
Command.
So not quite as efficient. So I may have just had beginner's luck there, kind of going through. And now I need to rethink.
Sometimes it is about route efficiency, and
yeah.
Sometimes you can just spam commands everywhere.
Both are fun in their own way.
It's true.
Ooh, now we have. Ooh, I like that. Or aliens. That's like a classic looking.
This is the big head human skin and the silver color variant.
For any, well, especially if you're on Steam, you may be privy to XCOM, if you know the tech to play any XCOM games. They look like XCOM aliens.
There you go.
Does belt one out?
I don't think you got it.
Oh shoot, I forgot a command. Well, look at that.
Yeah, you placed a command on top of the Goldie that wasn't necessary. And
oh, yeah. Well, we'll leave that for our Steam viewers to solve.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
And by the way, there is a demo on Steam, so if you're watching this and you're not sure about the gameplay, download the demo and give it a try for yourself. About 10 stages in that demo. And there is a Twitch command, ! Demo, that Austin just did.
Maybe we could take a sneak peek at a slightly later level here, just to show off some of the other mechanics, right? This stage might be good.
Sure.
Might be a little bit of an overload, but just something to look forward to if you are. I saw we had someone in the game, like they haven't made it to the later part of the stage or of the story mode, right? And like,
yeah,
it's constantly being new mechanics introduced. Now we have this golden skin here, which is
golden hats.
Yeah, cool combo. We have a follow command, so this is when things get a little bit more platformy, right? And look, who are these? These baton wielding, not humans here, I guess.
Those are the others. And they are a rival group to your humans when the game introduces them to you. They don't speak the same language. They don't share any culture of your humans, but they also desire Goldie. And they start out as like friendly rivals, and things kind of escalate from there. And they arm themselves, and then you also weaponize your humans, and all-out war kind of is sparked. So
let's say hi to them. They are not friendly, as you mentioned.
They are not friendly to you, no. No. You've learned a valuable lesson. Don't go into a baton fight with
And yeah, I don't know if we get any weapons within the stage, but
we do.
Oh, we do. Okay.
Late, yes, late in this stage we do. Yeah, this one's a tough one because you have to use a little bit of stealth because, as you just demonstrated, the others will attack you if you come into their cone of vision. And in this sort of second floor of this stage, you have to use these pushable blocks here to make sure that your presence is not detected, and then also you squish the others that may see you.
Oh, that's a good point. We can squish this group, can't we?
We can squish almost all of them. Yeah.
Are we the baddies, CJ?
Well, this game certainly brings up that topic
Yeah.
quite a bit. Yeah. Yeah, it gives you something to think about, for sure.
Yeah, while we're in this tall grass as well, I don't think they're... Oh, it looks like we might have some reinforcements we can find our way to. And yeah, here's another look at that free look camera, right, where we can see how switches are intertwined if we want to get some hints for how to approach the puzzle. In addition to hints, there are solution videos in-game. If you are somebody that is a little frustrated on a stage, you want to get an extra hint, you can play a little bit of this or the whole video, depending on if you just want to, right? Yeah, so there are solution videos in-game if you are looking to get a hint on a certain stage.
Yeah, watch as much or as little as you want. Like if you only need a little bit of a push to get through a stage, you could do that. If you want to watch the whole solution, you still have to actually do it yourself. It's not like we're giving away the whole thing. And we don't show you how to get the Goldie in those videos either. You do have to do that part for yourself. And
so there's a blue target above this other. Look at this giant other. And you don't want to get anywhere near that one.
Yeah.
So in order to progress through the stage, we are going to have to actually destroy that other with the blue target over it for, it looks like, to access our goal. So they are the gatekeeper in this instance.
That's true. Uh-oh.
I may have goofed up my my routing here.
I think you're good. You can
Oh, wait, I can go over
salvage this. Yeah, just push those blocks all the way through. There you go.
And you can fast forward time, by the way.
But you know, one of the most fun aspects, like we were talking about before, is that everybody kind of completes these stages in their own way, and sometimes you can find a solution that is totally unlike somebody else's solution.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I already kind of approached this untraditionally. But yeah, it is cool to see there are multiple ways to approach a stage. And for super hardcore, we do have a small sect of our players that like to speedrun the game and find the most efficient solution, which is cool to watch.
Wow, that was a very unorthodox way to do that, too.
Not my first rodeo, cool. CJ. I made a run for it.
Right for the switch and got your gun armed humans.
Now we're in Vampire Survivor mode as we make our way to the goal. Bringing up all the games today.
There is speaking of Vampire Survivors, which is a great game, as many people already know. Brian, one of our creator ambassadors, made a stage based on Vampire Survivors, and it's very, very fun. It's one of the really, really awesome user-made stages.
I think that's a good segue to check out some of our community-made stages. Yeah, for those of you that are new to the stream, definitely there are some very cool concepts that our creators come up with that are not found in the story mode, right? So we think of it as a game within our game, or like especially, many of our stages are separate from traditional humanity puzzles, and people make like little arcade games, tower defense stages, for example, or create just simple core puzzle stages, right? So there's something for everybody in our community stages.
It really feels like an expansion. Like the user-made levels, it's an ever-growing library of stages. There's always new stuff to play, and the takes that we see on the core mechanics in humanity in the user stages are just amazing. Like they take some things to places we never would have guessed. And
absolutely.
We see that each week on stream. We see something new. But yeah, if you happen to finish the 90-stage story mode, user stages has you covered with more humanity. Like if you really like the types of stages in sequence 3, which is that more puzzle area with the start switch where you lay out all your commands first, do a lot of pre-planning, then hit start. There's an entire, you can search for just stages that use that mechanic, and you have basically like another full game that's just using that mechanic. It's great.
Yeah, 100%. And we did bring up, we have a stage jam happening currently, right? So if you want to see like stages within that, we'll select spring for a spring stage jam, hit search, and voila, there they are. And some of these are from our best creators, I would say. Like even just looking at this list, like all the top dogs are here. So
yeah,
yeah, there's a text.
True.
We even have one of your own, CJ, from our recent Discord hangout. That was a lot of fun, where you and I actually added the stage here. That's Garden Center.
We both made stages.
And I still don't know this puzzle, so maybe we'll open it up here and you can watch me struggle. But yeah, you know what? Let's highlight Coach OT is a very visual. They always hit the mark with visuals, right? So I'm a Coach OT fan. I'm a fan of everybody here.
Me too.
For the record, but check it out.
Let's do it. Yeah, Coach OT has made so many amazing stages. This one called Spring Falls. This looks great. I got like a waterfall thing going on.
Yeah, as you saw during story mode, I like to just go into a stage. Shoot, I might even spend another minute just looking at it if I wasn't on stream.
That looks great.
Yeah. They are geared up in their undergarments, ready for a swim.
In their spring outfits. Yeah.
Water might be a little bit cold. It depends on where we are, I suppose, for the spring season.
That's true. And this background is great too, this sort of cloud.
Oh, I love this design here.
Dawn, yeah.
Coach OT.
Yeah, very artistic stuff, using puddles and water blocks from the stage creator to make a really visually appealing stage.
It's pretty satisfying as this is what we're looking for, right, with our stage jams, just kind of popping ideas into our creators' heads. And like this is chef's kiss from Coach OT here, leaning into the spring theme. All right.
This little waterfall of people is so great because the water blocks in the game actually like stop your humans won't die if they fall into a water block. So as you're kind of seeing, some of them actually survived. How's that happening?
It's because there's some strays falling on this extra block here, it looks like. But still not enough to we need a larger as you mentioned earlier, a larger rate of humans to solve this goal, or to trigger the goal here.
Yeah. It looks like we only have the turn command.
Yeah.
And you can't place a turn command in water. So you're going to have to find an area where they have been walking and place it first.
Yeah, you can, except they're not going to follow it.
They won't follow it.
Unless that water gets removed, then the command will be there. But, so I think we're going to have to start here. And maybe find a way to puzzle through and find a safe landing spot to get the goal, right?
Yeah.
So our options are limited. We do have one Goldie. I always like to open that free look camera to make sure.
Goldie, where's the Goldie?
There's a Goldie hidden somewhere. Now, of course, I'm tunnel vision on where is the Goldie, but we'll keep that in mind.
Yeah.
And you cannot place commands on tree blocks, so Coach OT, as a creator, can kind of create a puzzle in that regard, right? If they have a set direction in mind to limit puzzle solving ability.
Pathing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of looking for any climbable walls, any way that the people can emerge from the water. I'm not seeing anything, though. Nothing's really standing out here.
As you see here, they can't get out of the water unless there's a ramp. So I do see a ramp on the other side here.
Wall.
And also, feel free to backseat game. We welcome backseat gaming here on Humanity Hub.
I'm seeing we got a bunch of viewers just lurking. You know, you can say hi and go ahead and backseat.
Yeah. Or if you have any questions about the game in general, we are the ones to answer. If you are just now opening the Steam page, hello, welcome in.
Type a question in the chat box. Say hello. Hope you guys are all doing well today on this fine Wednesday in the middle of April. Interesting. You could route them back over to the other. Well, no.
Oh, there is a ramp there.
There is a ramp. Okay, okay. Interesting.
Options here. I don't see any ramps on the opposing side, so we'll keep walking. We just jump here. No. Oh, there's a ramp here.
Well, that would work, right? I mean, they could fall into the water below.
Yeah.
But they can't get out. There's no way out.
I don't see it.
Another dead end.
A red herring.
It might be. It might be.
Need R here. See that ramp? I don't know if we can our way to somehow.
I'm not so sure. Maybe? Yeah, actually, you probably could. Oh, do you want them to go that way? Or... okay.
Not sure. I guess
You
we
can
did
place
this.
a turn command on that puddle square before the humans actually walk down, right? So remove, yeah.
Oh, right here.
Yeah, and then turn them again.
Oh, okay. Kind of a tight
Turn
turn
them again
there.
on that
Yeah.
thicket square, and then turn them on the...
Or
yeah. You could do that, or yeah, we can go that way.
this should work.
Well, it should, yeah.
A different path here.
But is this the right path?
About to find out. They jump. Ooh. Down here. Oh, okay. Well, either
That's
way.
not a water block.
Let's see what's down here.
Oh, is this where the Goldie is?
That's exactly. I know where my head is at.
Yeah. Oh.
Where are we?
Wait, what?
There is a
Oh,
Goldie.
the Goldie's right
Found
there.
the Goldie. Get down there. How do we? Yeah, we need to find a way to land down here.
Land down there or like climb back up there? Is there a ramp that goes to that side?
Looks like the lowest water block is here. Can try to eye pop. Where are we? Oh, you know what? I think we just have to do this. So complicating.
Uh-oh. What
Can we
happened?
place a command here? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that is
That's it?
pretty sure. Right turn on this cliff. However, we saw that Goldie, so... Oh wait, no, that's not it.
It's one square over.
One square. Our third is thinning out a little bit. Well, in that case, I get here, so I like to work back from that, right? Get here.
Good question. That's the block you want to get to?
I think so.
Okay.
We want to fall down this path right here.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Be tricky. I'm loving this puzzle, by the way. Like, approachable. Exhaust all avenues here.
It is very approachable. It looks great. Or you have to have humans coming from the other side. Well, you can't have humans coming from the other side. Because there's 2 trees there that are blocking you placing any commands there.
People are tuning in like, how are the developers puzzled on a stage? There's always something. We see something new every time we stream. Our users are constantly being puzzled by our clever creators.
Constantly. Yeah. And we encourage people to upload stages that puzzle us on stream.
Oh yeah.
It's part of the fun.
And we get stumped very often.
Indeed we do. Indeed we do.
Although we do have a 10-minute timer, so some of the stages take quite a bit of time to figure out, but others tend to be more lax. I do think
we have spent more than 10 minutes on this stage.
Yeah. I think we're close, but not quite there. But this is from Coach OT, and I really want to figure this out, but we'll check out some other stages against my selfishness. I wanted to solve the stage.
It's a cool looking stage, though.
Oh, yeah.
And anything Coach OT makes is awesome.
We checked out on last week's stream. Gardner was super cool.
Yep.
What is new? Boom. I think that's new.
Planting trees is new from Backbox on that lower.
Oh yeah. Let's check it out. Backbox was participating in our Discord voice hangout, so maybe some inspiration there.
Yeah. Yeah, they uploaded this stage after our Discord hangout on Saturday.
Trees. We have trees on pushable blocks that it takes 5 humans to push a block in Humanity, no matter how many blocks are stacked. So there's 3 here. Might be like, oh, does it take 15? No, our human strength defies physics in that regard. You just need 5 people pushing against a wall.
Very nice.
One thing to note.
I think, if I remember correctly, Backbox was talking about the trees being planted on blocks, pushable blocks of different heights. That may come into play when you actually plant them in a space here. Yeah, it disappeared and this falls in. Yes. So you'd have to place the 2 pushable block high when that.
Before we puzzle it out, let's check this one. Oh.
What happened there?
Good question.
Didn't fall in.
Let's retry.
That's strange. Okay. But yeah, I guess pushing those blocks in there is going to make those buttons disappear.
So that one was a 2.
Yep. And then the 3 is all the way over there. Yeah. Let's see if this works.
All right.
Boom.
We do it correctly. Something will here.
Okay. Are we pushing pushable blocks on top
of grass?
Of grass.
Yeah, maybe because they're already on the grass. Because usually, if you're on
you can't.
A block stripped of grass, you can't push it onto a grass, right? But maybe when you're already on grass, it defies.
Is that right?
Humanity physics. I suppose. I see that right here.
Is this again? We've seen something.
I think so.
Maybe. Interesting.
So new things being found by our community. But pretty straightforward stage. Kind of a puzzler on, matching block height there.
Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool stage.
Yeah.
I like that.
And thank you, Bagbox, for creating this. Is not everything. Our creators sometimes will more power to them. Not every stage needs to be, the the greatest, most artistic thing you've ever created. Of course, as players, we like to have more straightforward.
It's true.
Water the flower.
I think that one's new as well.
From Ozboz.
Mozboz is certainly a name I've seen several times in user stages. Always making something interesting.
I think that is our watering can.
Okay, and you have to use the dog switch there to move the flower. Maybe? Yeah.
Okay. I think we can time it with.
I think we probably can too.
Oh, maybe that is right. Okay. Ooh.
Very close.
Yeah.
Very close. Oh, is that moving faster? Oh,
it's limited. Okay. I was thinking, oh, this might be a breeze, but we actually do have to catch up.
Yeah.
It's an angle?
Close. Yeah.
In here. I think if we are moving, we should be able to capture.
You think? Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Interesting use of humanity physics.
Oh, I'm one short.
One short.
Oh no.
That's great.
All right,
came down to the wire.
that was the charm.
Yeah.
Kind of tricky, actually.
Unique idea for a stage. I like it. That was very good.
Let's stop here.
Okay. Then continue.
I am a pro. That was more than enough.
Nicely done.
Yes. Thank you, everybody. Water the flower. Cool idea. Nice use of motorized blocks in a watering can. That kind of looks like a chicken, is how I see it.
It does kind of look like a chicken. Don't watering cans normally have to be like tipped? That one doesn't look like it's tipped at all. It's just, the water's just.
We'll use our imagination here for a cool concept.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. It can be hard to make anything in humanity, right? I always like.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, with a limited tool set, it almost breeds creativity for people to try to create ideas like that. So it's cool to see.
You're gonna challenge my stage?
Yeah, let's do it.
Stage?
Garden Center.
Okay.
From CJ. We do have some completes here.
We have some familiar faces there in the recently completed. So I know it's not impossible.
Yeah, as you were making this in our voice hangout on Saturday, I was working on my own stage, so I didn't get to see the puzzle part. I did see you working on the spring theme of it, though. So
yes.
All right. Well, you are the creator here, so what's our stage overview, our synopsis here?
Our synopsis is: this is a very sort of compact, pushable block puzzle where it's going to benefit you to limit the horde that you use and to use that pathing in a very tight space.
We have a ton of block switches.
Yes, and remember that the boulders activate block switches. So actually that bit at the end there is sort of a cosmetic thing.
Got it.
For this stage.
And
so there's only 2 block switches that you need to worry about.
Okay. What's interesting here is how you have I have to go this way. So that does kind of like force me to think about how I want to get to this pushable block. Because as you see, these pushable blocks have climbable walls on them, which means we can't actually push it. We're going to have to use a proxy pushable block. So looks like this one here is going to be what we need to use to push these other pushable blocks that have the climbable wall on them.
Yes.
So let's walk over this way. A little worried about this mass here. I'm going to send them off. I send my regards for humans. That's actually this. Or even this. Let's keep it clean. That we have a lot of space here to utilize this push block.
Okay.
So I'm not entirely sure. One way to approach this too is to just like take a step back and you can really map it out, right? But I also at the same time like to do like trial and error and see how things work together here. So I am actually going to cut this off. I'm not the most graceful conductor here as I lead my humans off.
Oh, this is interesting. You're pushing 2 blocks at once. Okay. All right. All right. I don't think I've seen an approach. Well, I haven't seen any other approaches to this level other than the one I used, so.
Already seeing something different.
Yeah.
I am a little concerned. It looks like I need to push into both of those. So yeah, let's think about this.
Yeah.
These are attached.
A little tough.
Oh, this might work actually. Let's see what happens. I'm playing too safe. Let's be bold.
That's the best approach. Let's just see what happens.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I got a little odd there. I am a little. We have these. Oh, I see. We can hit these with. Okay. Try again.
What were you thinking?
I was thinking that these pushable blocks may land in here, but it's looking like we're gonna have to use those. That shape you kind of set up, that triangular, like half or how do I put this? Quarter eaten square. That is not a good way to put it.
Quarter eaten square.
Yeah.
Yes.
Use your pushable blocks to take advantage of the ledge to this switch, right?
I think you'd be right. Yeah.
Welcome in, Knighting.
Hey, Knighting.
Knighting, have you had a chance to play any spring stages?
Some definitely good ones in this mix.
All right. I'm gonna... Wrong last time. This one needs to go to the right side. Try this again. Might.
Awesome.
Already getting a bunch of commands going.
Yep.
Oh, this might not work. There's a way. I think I might not have it actually. So let's clear commands. Find plan B here.
Clear commands. There you go. I'll give you a hint. Maybe. I actually designed this stage in part to do something we were talking about on stream 2 or 3 weeks ago, where sometimes you want to use a small group from the large line of humans to prevent like rogue pathing from pushing your pushable block in ways you don't want. So I kind of based this puzzle upon that conversation, where it will definitely be easier if you have a smaller group.
Yeah. It's time. That strategy I definitely need to hit home, because I tend to get a bit chaotic with my solutions, which almost worked.
Yeah, and I kind of liked the idea of having a stage where you kind of have to constantly clean up the commands that you placed.
Right.
As well. Otherwise, the pathing will screw up your plans.
We have our rogue here. I did make a mistake. Solution. It's one more shot here, but I think I might have it.
Okay. There's a lot of tight pathing
Here. All this command. I like to go up and clean up my commands, you know?
Same, yeah.
Command litter.
Yep.
Okay, so go around here.
There we go.
Yeah, your tip is actually pretty helpful, having a smaller group instead of a chaos. If I had all those commands still there in the chaos, that would have ensued.
It would have been a little too much.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay. Yeah. So let's this our patience a little bit, because we are probably going to want to run around one more time. No, this. Hopefully. Yeah, you kind of need to like be on your feet a little bit with this rogue group, right? Kind of cool. Back. You know, make use of this free time.
Yeah, initially I thought, well, what if I make it only like a limited to 8 commands or something?
Oh, that would be
you'd
something.
Be forced, you'd be forced to clean up. But then I also thought that might say to a player that you can solve this using only 8 commands, which is definitely not true.
That's a really cool idea, though.
Yeah.
I do like the freedom to just kind of place commands where I want, though.
Wherever. Yeah.
Okay. Same thing here. I can just put off a rope group there, like. It's going. Same thing. Let's copy out here.
Yep.
Clean up. I'm loving the command cleanup. Spring cleaning.
Yeah, exactly. Spring clean.
DJ hitting all the themes.
All the themes. Kind of fun.
And now you got some ideas brewing in my head for a spring cleaning level now. Cleaning up all the commands. Something to think about.
Yeah, I was hoping that would happen. And yeah, even the garden center title of this stage, I think somebody said it in chat. when we were on the Discord call. I was like, that'd be a really cool name for a stage. Why don't I try to build something around that? So, yeah, that sort of center vortex there is the center of our garden. Let's
got
say.
it.
And here we go.
Ooh, grand finale.
We have planted these trees, and now the people are going to go to the center of the garden.
Nice touch with removing that command so people just move straight through here.
Straight through, yeah. It removes the command and also the blocks because there were blocks.
It does? Okay.
On there too. So those got removed and the conveyor belt started up. Yeah.
That's cool. They're nice, satisfying, pretty compact too. Well, compact, but it didn't feel that way. I felt like it took a lot of maneuvering through that section here, so that was fun.
Maneuvering. Cool.
A+.
I'm glad you liked it.
A+ from coworker here.
And it's all about like hopping into the stage creator and just kind of playing around. Like we spent 2 hours on Discord just kind of making stages, and that was what came out of that. And it was literally just like sitting there with the stage creator open and playing around with commands and different layouts. It didn't take too long to do that puzzle, and I'm not a game designer.
Right.
Or anything. I don't do like level editor stuff in most games, but the flexibility of the Humanity stage creator is just really nice, and you can make a nice puzzle without really any or not much experience with doing that.
All right, this is already catching my eye here. Bloom from
Bloom. Yes.
Let's Go Seth. I don't recognize that creator. In the spotlight here, the golden spheres, so showing off that they have completed the story mode in full.
There's a lot going on in this stage. I played this earlier.
I love the design, just the look of it.
I know, yeah, it looks great. It's like a huge flower.
Or dog switch do. Oh, that scared me. I'm scared. Okay, so it looks like we have to get to that people switch.
Yes.
May have already messed up. Oh no, I think I'm okay.
Yeah, you're okay for now.
Ooh!
Oh, now you messed up.
Now I'm not okay.
Would you say that the people being gold, is this like the pollen in a flower? Is this
maybe.
I just realized that now.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Look, I think the center structure is a flower.
It is, yes.
That's cool. Abstract art in Humanity for sure. There's a lot of it, just because of like the limitations and the look of Humanity, right? Like every stage has the Humanity look just because of the tool set, but trying to take advantage of it or think outside of the box to create something like a flower. Like during the stage jam on Saturday, I was trying to make a flower with the tools that Humanity provides, and I was having issues, right? So this is a really cool take on it.
Definitely, yeah.
Okay, so you got to pay attention.
It might be worth exploring this stage a little bit too.
There are two
Maybe
goldies.
Without humans, just to see what's going on inside here, because it's got a little bit. It's got some stuff going on.
So the goldies are at the top there. If we want to make our way to the top, like this mini game here, a Donkey Kong-like mini game.
And my thought here was, okay, you've got this sort of long tail of humans that you need to chauffeur around. It might be worth only grabbing like a small group, and so you can maneuver quickly with them with those boulder spawners going off. And also, this is a tricky elevator right here. I don't know if you're seeing.
I'm trying to, see what's happening here.
So you know how the motorized block that you used in the center kind of squished the dog and made them respawn up top?
Yes.
That same thing happens in the elevator on the back of this blossom right here. Whereas if it goes up too high, it's going to squash the people and the roof.
Tricky.
Love it. Okay. So there's a door, there's a pathway that you have to like exit from quickly. Although I don't know what the benefit exactly would be of doing it that way.
Seems like there's more than one way to go.
I don't even know if you need to do the elevator.
Yeah, I think there's more than one route, which is interesting. Maybe one's harder than the other.
Possible.
Because it looks like, in theory, I could go to the top here and go down that way, or I could... And that way? No. Get over there. Oh, yeah, I could just swing around, go under here into that elevator, and be a shorter path. Which is cool. I like seeing more than one route in a stage.
Yeah. Wait, do you want to grab all 50 of those humans?
Let's take your advice. I tend to not. I tend to grab my whole group when I do things.
I do too. Because it's cool to have that train of humans behind you. But in this one, I think you got to take a smaller group. Maybe even smaller than 25.
Yeah. I'm eyeing the pattern here.
Yeah.
2 at a time. Okay. I made it up.
All right. See, you already got farther than I did in this stage.
Now this last part might be tricky getting down. Really, I don't know if we can even beat the boulder.
I think you can. You can. You can.
Run like our Goldie running, arms flailing. Okay. Oh, we have that group, and let's see if we can get the other Goldie too. Side. Maybe I could just do it with the same group. Oh no. Well, I was thinking I could do this diagonal jump. We'll go more the creator's intentions here. Let's take the middle row. I do want to see this elevator.
Yes.
All right. We'll run for it. Uh-oh.
Oh, wow, close. Okay. Here you go. Going up. Get ready to move.
Follow me. All right.
Get squished. There you go. I don't know what that actually did for you, though. I guess it got you to that point, but I feel like you could have...
There's another... I could have cut across with this group I already have over there. I wanted to see the elevator.
Okay.
Double spawn.
What's the pattern here?
I think the right is just a little more forgiving.
Yeah.
Ooh! Oh no.
Okay. Oh.
Be able to salvage them.
I forget what the goal is. Is this a Goldie goal or is it a...
I think it's a... Oh, I think they're just stuck.
Oh, yeah, they're stuck.
Tried. They can't. Humanity likes to defy physics in a lot of ways, but not on that jump.
No.
Down here. Convene with our other group.
Okay.
Hopefully we have enough.
39 humans. You need 25. Okay, now this...
Oh, I'm scared now.
What's happening? Oh, shoot. You can't... can't get in there. You do have to go down and... Oh, shoot. There's another goal up there. I didn't notice that other goal.
We access
What do you have
this.
to do for the other goal? So that's 25. What's the top area?
Yeah, so... Yeah, I guess the goal is up here. The motorized blocks may help us somehow. There's a dog switch.
And does that 10 move down? I think it does.
Oh, wait, so that switch got rid of this, that glass panel, so now we can use this elevator.
So now you can ride it all the way up.
Bloom.
Okay. I'm getting it.
Ooh, some platforming. Oh, as I... Oh, no!
Oh, no! Oh.
Oh, wait, I think it's, it's going automatically regardless.
Oh, good.
That was
good.
a nice design from our creator so far.
Yes. I assume they probably learned the hard way. But that
Yeah.
would be unfair for players.
Liking this stage.
It's kind of fun how it would push you off of these blocks. That's a fun little platforming challenge.
Oh! Oh. Come on, thank you.
There we go.
I like in Humanity where you don't want to land, you fall, just so that you can...
Yeah, you don't want it to work out for yourself.
And only if there's an only up stage, which there is,
Yeah.
like other games where, what's that? Getting Over It with Bennett Body, right? Those kind of games.
Yep. And a game about climbing. Have you seen that one?
Oh, I haven't seen that one yet. But you do not want to land in Humanity, so that you go to the last block you were currently on. All right.
There we go. What does that do? What did that do?
Stop. I think our...
Is that it?
We have an elevator. All
Oh,
right.
that's only a switch. I thought it was a goal.
And we are going out of the building like Willy Wonka here.
Okay, but now...
Ooh.
What? Oh. It's still moving.
So close. Oh my god.
That was unexpected.
I was not ready for that. Thought we were going straight to that goal. Oh, scary.
That was unexpected.
My adrenaline just
Wow.
kicked in. So thank you, creator, for waking me up today.
Taking the long way around to that goal.
Oh, this is awesome. This is kind of a shout out to a story mode as well.
Yeah,
We don't really see it.
it's true.
Actually-
Yeah, I don't think I've seen a stage that mimics that particular story mode stage. This is great though, because you don't know what the path is going to be.
No, not at all. I have to be on my feet here. Stay in the middle. Even though it's
Exactly.
forgiving. All right. Are they gonna juke us out here? I think.
Uh,
I will wait until we are touching the goal.
yeah, it could move away.
Right. Oh my god, it scared me. All right. We are in there. It did move away.
It did move away.
Gut instinct
Oh
just
my
to
God.
get in there and. All right. I was a little spooked. That was a cool
great
stage. Adding that to my favorites. I did have to clean up my favorites because there was a max, so I can once again favorite stages. All right, that was a great stage.
Indeed, and yeah, created under the Spring Stage Jam theme.
Want to check out that creator? I don't think I've seen that name. Have you seen this name yet?
Joseph.
Recently,
Yeah, they've uploaded
four stages. Okay, so fairly
This is
new.
a recent person.
Sandworm created. We are going to have to check these out.
Yes.
Sandworm. I don't know if you saw Dune. I saw Dune 1 again. Watch it for the second time. Getting ready to see the second one this weekend.
Nice.
A quick peek here. Very cool looking stage. And I like the aesthetic. It kind of fits their
yeah.
last one with like these floating blocks, right? more blocky in nature than like trying to utilize wedges and stuff to add texture to it. I kind of like that.
I really like that too. Is this like a curled up worm with a face? There's a face to this worm. It is like a dune.
Oh, it is like a dune worm. Yeah,
on.
you see right here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
That wasn't clear from the thumbnail, but yeah.
Like shooting water out.
That's so cool.
Wow. The sandworm from Let's Go Seth.
And it just kind of shows how artistic you can get with Humanity stages using this very simple toolbox.
Yeah, even the panels here. And I like that a lot of our creators have different approaches, like in their own artistic way, right? Like this is...
Yeah.
I'm always happy to see new creators, and I encourage anyone that just opened that Steam page, if you do get through the story mode and have any creative bone in you, like we will love to see it.
Yeah. This is a great game to just load up the stage creator on your Steam Deck and just kind of mess around with it while you're watching something on TV.
Oh, definitely. Humanity is a great... I mostly play it on my Steam Deck, actually.
Yeah.
Puzzle games are just meant to be played on the go for me. As someone that loves Tetris, all of our enhanced games, they are not meant to, but they feel great to play on the go. Well, maybe argue meant to with Luminous, for example, but... all right. That switch. I was going to just preview the stage, but I am so enamored that I want to play through it just a little bit.
Hey, I understand. This is a good looking stage. It's fun. Now I'm wondering about pushable blocks on grass. That's got me thinking. That stage from Bag Box.
Might need to science around a little bit with that.
Yeah. Got some conveyor belts inside the worm. Now, I assume you're going to go out of the worm's mouth.
I would think
that's
so.
That's my assumption.
Yeah, we're about to find out. I do see a fan there. Fan's pushing. See a float command, a stray float command.
Oh, nice, nice.
I love any stage where you have to like climb up, like we are right now. Just that.
Yeah.
Something satisfying about vertically climbing and progressing through a stage.
Yeah, completely.
Okay, so landing.
Are you gonna have to turn the humans so that they go to that back conveyor belt?
Looks that way.
Yeah.
The other two.
Yeah, this is kind of using. What was that stage we did on sequence 3?
Belt went out.
Conveyor
Belt
belts.
went out.
Belt went out. Yeah, very similar. It's giving me belt went out vibes right here in this particular area. Because you have to find exactly the right path to get up to the next area.
Surviving down there? I don't think so.
No,
they're landing.
You have to approach it from the other direction, I think.
How did I even get out?
Oh, that's also a good question.
I don't know if there was an opening because I don't know the stage.
Or a panel right next to you over to the left. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Can
sure maneuver up there. Yeah. Oh.
Climb the old-fashioned way. Oh, there you go.
Alright, we'll roll with it. Okay, so it looks like that one. There. Oh, we do have that jump command.
Oh yeah, you're gonna want to jump them over that. Maybe.
That might be a little too high. Oh. we do this, it might be more of a, yeah, has that, what do you call it? Not cosine, tangent wave to it, but you dip down a little farther into the fan, so it pushes you.
Okay.
Okay, so.
Oh, but you'll be able to high jump out of there
Yeah, I think.
because there's a clear space right there. Right?
There we go.
Yeah. I'm really liking this route, though.
This is cool.
This is a fun stage.
The glass is a nice touch because sometimes it can be claustrophobic to look inside of these like little stages, right?
Yeah.
It is nice to get up and close with the humans, but the glass allows you to like do these inside stages a little easier.
That's true.
Let's go down.
Did you want to
Where we
turn
going?
that way?
I don't think so.
Avoid that. But you jump them up that far block.
Oh yeah, you're right. I think. There we go.
Maybe. There we go. We're getting to the good part.
Switch.
Looks like there's a human switch. Yeah. What does that do?
I did something later. Not sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, either way, let's hit that. Go from here. There's some tricky platforming going on.
Through the water, no?
Thing is, we can't turn in the water. Oh, we can turn here.
You can't, but you can create a holding pattern.
Yes, let's try that.
Switch. And then swim through.
Go. There's a Goldie down there. I think I have an idea.
And up top there.
Yeah.
How the heck do you get up there?
Intended route?
There's like a climbable wall over there too.
Stage is so cool.
The stage is just, it keeps on giving.
Yeah. Well, even if we do complete it, I recommend going into this called Sandworm from Let's Go Seth, right? I believe.
Yep.
Nab those goldies for yourself for the extra XP. And I don't think I have a solution just yet. Oh, let's go this way.
You are sandworming your way around this maze right here. Oh, there you go.
So that switch earlier actually disabled this boulder.
Oh, okay.
Thinking ahead a little bit.
Interesting. The goal is way over there.
Get a cool shot here in time.
That's
into
a
the
great
sunset.
shot. Yeah. Yeah.
I like making the humans run a little bit.
Gosh.
They always
Yeah, you kind of push them forward. It's fun.
be cool if in fast forward they just. But at the same time, we have a fun walk. Little rascals walk.
There you go.
All right. So.
Okay, so you're gonna need to get that push block there. Yeah.
Like these micro puzzles, mini puzzles, what you call them.
Yeah, that's good. What does that do? Oh, that made that fall. Hey, is that a proxy block? My favorite, or maybe it's not.
No, I
it's
think
not.
I think it is because we need that float to get over. So.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Okay. Got it.
Cool.
Nice.
Another cool shot.
Lots of cool shots in this level. What's going on here? Okay, there's a split. There's a branch command.
Let's do it.
And then you want to, yeah. There you go. That's nice. That's nice of this creator to be like, here's what you want to do here.
Very nice use of that just static branch command. Otherwise, it'd be kind of difficult to pull that off.
Yeah. And then what do you want to place in these? Oh, okay. You don't have to place anything.
Very cool.
That's nice.
Awesome stage. And we didn't even crack the Goldie code there. There was some craziness going on at the mouth of the worm.
Yeah.
Goldie. I think there might be like some platforming puzzles down here. A little bit.
There's 3 Goldie. Okay.
Oh, there's 3. Where? Oh, the other one's right there. Okay. Very cool.
I only see 2. Did we find where the third one was?
I think I saw 3. So there was one up here, one down at the bottom of the worm jaw.
Okay. I didn't see them.
And then, one up here.
That's cool. Okay.
And just from first look, I think it was pretty tricky to get those. So you are a diehard Humanity player. Give it a go.
For sure.
That was a great stage to end it on, actually, at times. So Sandworm, a new creator. Always love to see new creators. Let's go, Seth. I am cheering for Seth. Over you are.
Me too.
Very cool.
That was great.
Very cool. I have a grin on my face where I'm hiding it right.
A quick reminder to anyone on Steam, the game right now is 40% off as a daily deal until April the 23rd. That puts the price under $20 if you're in the US. And again, 90 story mode stages. You have a level creator. You can create your own stages and upload them with the community. And if you don't want to do that, that's fine. You can play community made stages just like we were doing right there. And there's over 8,500 stages for you to potentially play. So that's a lot of game.
Oh yeah.
Here.
Yeah. Hours and hours of Humanity available in community stages and in the story mode. 90 plus stages. Yeah, hopefully we get some new players. I know we have a lot of people opening the page for the first time, do the daily deal, so. And also check out the demo down that way. And saw that demo, check it out. Or if you're feeling that you know you're going to love the game, we would appreciate you to join the community and play some story mode stages and possibly, of course, we'd love to see new players and creators, but possibly join the user-generated content side of the game. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
All right, CJ, I think we are at time. So thank you, everybody, for tuning in to this week's Humanity Hub, which happened every Wednesday at the same time. And any final thoughts before we sign off here?
Join our Discord, discord.gg/enhance. We talk about Humanity on there as well. You can share your stages if you make any with us on there, or follow Humanity Game on X and Instagram, and we're all over the place. Just hopefully you pick up the game, save humanity, and continue on with this community, because it is a really great community, and there's just so much game to be played here.
100%. And we tune in, we play the game every week here on stream, and we see something new every week, and ways we never thought about the game. So it is a very robust puzzle game if you are into puzzle games and looking for something fresh every day from our creators. So look forward to having new players, and we will see you all next week. So everyone have a good day, and see you next time.